Hello, Bill Molyneux here for Bill's History and Wargame World. Well, we're getting back to some miniature wargaming. I've taken down Arnhem. I did like 3 weeks worth of heavy-duty Arnhem playtesting. Then I did videos on Jerusalem Mills. I wanted to finish off the Star Trek fleet. My son Ethan will be here for a few days, and we're going to do some Starfleet battles with Bill's super simple system from full thrust, which the rules are free online, and then my slight adjustment for movement. Today's battle is the Gorn, a Gorn heavy cruiser, and this actually is one of those inexpensive spaceships from Plastic Soldier Company in England. They're like $15 for 36 assorted ships. I believe this is the Red Alert cargo ship that's been turned into the Gorn cruiser. I've done several videos on my Star Trek games. I don't want to be boring everyone, but that's the weapon status, hit points, and all for the Gorn cruiser. Now, the Gorn cruiser is defending its territory. I live in Star Trek, the old series, with the old FASA, where the Gorns are actually on the side of the Federation after they broker their peace treaty. Let me grab a Romulan war bird. So here's our Romulan war bird. It's smaller than the War Eagle, and it does not have good speed or hit points. It does have a plasma bolt, and it does have a cloaking device. It also has 3 nuclear mines. Now, I did a video a few weeks back or a month ago, and I actually did the balance of terror. So, we are going to prepare to start. I'm going to do my initiative dice for the 3 ships, and that's basically the Gorn's got a 5. High die goes first. Warbird 2 is a 6. And Warbird 1 is a 3. Okay. Well, I hope you're going to enjoy this one quick battle. So the 6 goes first. I'm going to pause the camera. Alright, my commander of Warbird number 2 has decided to do 3 dice. It has a movement of up to 3 dice with no pivot, and we're going to go up 11 inches, and that's straight. So that's Warbird has gone, and it now can fire. So it's arming its plasma torpedo. We are going to measure from stand to stand at 19 inches. On Bill's super simple system, plasma torpedo at 19 inches is 5 or 6 to hit, causing 2d6. So, we'll take our trusty Peter dice. With a 5 or a 6, we rolled a 1. So our plasma torpedo missed. Well, that's not too good. That's its only weapon for the Warbird. So, we're going to go to the Gorn ship. I have to think for a minute, so we'll pause the camera. Alright, well, the Gorn's ready to fire. And it cruised up to Warbird 2 that just fired. And the Gorn has an array of weapons. It has a missile launcher that is like a photon torpedo. So we're going to launch 1 missile, and we're at the 6-inch range. So these are 3 through 6. We missed with a 2. Alright, we got 2 forward phaser banks at 2 strength, and that will cause, and unfortunately it did a total of 4 points into the Warbird for its phasers. For the 2 strength, it has another 2 strength. That's 5 points. And then last but not least, it has phasers 1's strength. And so this Warbird took a total of 7 phaser hits, which is, we'll bring our Warbird over. And we'll mark out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 1 hit point left. And the plasma generator is gone. Warp speed is gone. Its cloak is gone. So it's pretty much totally disabled. Alright, let's see what happens with our other Warbird. It's going to move 2d6, 7 inches, and then use 1 die for its pivot. Plasma torpedo, stand to stand, is 11. So 4, 5, or 6. We rolled a 6 that time. There it is. So the plasma hit the Gorn ship. And let's see what kind of damage. 3d6. 12 points. The Gorn's a heavy cruiser. Has lots of hit points. So it's still functioning. Does have to roll system checks, which I'll go ahead and check the phaser banks. And missile bay is good. And it didn't sustain any damage whatsoever as far as specialty hits. Wow. So that plasma generator takes a turn to charge. So I'm going to pause the camera here. If you're wondering about my charts, posted them before. They're just modified. Still haven't really haven't had any issues with them. Sometimes I think my phasers have too much of a range. But let's put the camera in the tripod and finish off turn 2. Alright, well, a couple days here before Christmas, and we're going to roll 5. That's a 6, and that's a 3. So, unfortunately, the Romulan Warbird, it has 1 hit point left and nothing else. It's got no plasma generator. It can actually release a space mine. So we will release a mine. Any ship passing through that mine will suffer 2d6 worth of damage. But the Gorn is basically going to turn, and of course it's got 5 dice worth of movement, so I know it can make it up there. And we're going to have the Gorn fire, and once again it has still has another missile and 3 sets of phasers and 2 phaser 1s also. So we'll fire the missile first, and the missile is a hit this time. And the missile does 4 points of damage into the Warbird. That's not good for the Warbird. And then it's going to open up with its phaser banks. Which the 2 2s missed. The other one hit though. And 2 more points into the Warbird. And that Warbird is down to 1 hit point. It's one strength point phaser, scored another hit. The Gorn cruiser has quite a bit. So as you can see, and we fired another one of our missiles. So that warbird is gone. So strength points wise, the Gorn cruiser is actually worth 205 points. The warbirds are only worth 150, so it can affect. Yeah, I'm going to say 2 warbirds, depending on the die rolls for initiative. They may or may not be able to kill off 1 Gorn heavy cruiser. So this is just a fun play test. Throwing out some Star Trek. I have my fleet rebuilt and half a dozen ships for each side, just for fun, with Bill's simple system. I want to say thank you for watching. I hope this is a nice change of pace for some of you that like Star Trek. And stay safe, be kind, be courteous. Happy holidays to you. I don't know if I'll run any more videos the rest of the week through Christmas or not. Thank you.